A very good day to all of you from Amit Kumar Mehta and Team Word-A-Holic-Z. I hope you'll all agree that if you are a pre in the Queen's language, if you know English language in a better way, opportunities will keep on tracing you like never before. Success will keep you calling. Your personality will receive a major boost. Society will pay you greater respect. You will be a darling of your employer. You will sound educated, belonging to an elite class. Even the opposite sex will love your company. And it is for reasons like this that since 2015 we have been trying to help our students master those difficult vocabulary words which will help them sound sophisticated in their work-life environment and score more in various competition exams which require English as a major component. On a daily basis, we keep on discussing 5 difficult words, and I'm telling you all the words that I'm going to discuss today are amazing. 2, 3, 4 and 5. These words are amazing words. Just have a look at these words and I'm sure that even you will fall in love with it. Also, because of the particular tricks that we keep on giving you, you will remember this for your lifetime. You will not forget these words for your life. I guarantee you that. So moving quickly to the words that we are to discuss today. These are 5 amazing vocabulary words that you must absolutely know so that you can sound sophisticated and score more. Starting with phrase number 1, run of the mill. Run of the mill is basically ordinary, average, standard, something that is very common sense, that is very uneventful, very dull and boring. How does production happen inside of a company? It happens in the run of a mill kind of a scenario. What are the various usages? Run of the mill exercise, run of the mill ideology. Sentence 1, 1 plus X. It is not a run of the mill product that you have launched in a haste, said the general manager of the particular company. Sentence 2, Bangalore summer camps. Keep in mind that today's kids needs more than symbolic run-of-the-mill introductory art and craft sessions. So today's kids are not much just interested in run-of-the-mill art and craft sessions. They are interested in much more, exploring much more. Sentence 3, 4 you can do on your own by pausing the video. We'll be moving on to the next sentence for the day. And the next sentence for the day, the next word for the day is sacrilege. Sacrilege is basically disrespect, is disregard for something, irreverence. हिंदी वुड बी अपवित्र कर देना या फिर अपना अनादर करना. Antonym is when you give respect to somebody is respectfulness. So how do you remember this particular word sacrilege for a very very long time? I told you this is one of my favorite words for the day. Sacrilege is when in any culture, if you go across the world, most of the cultures, if there is something sacred and your leg touches that particular sacred thing, it is considered as a disrespect, it is considered as a disregard. So you imagine, look at the visual that we have provided. This particular guy is cleaning or maybe asking the dog to move from the sacred statue of someone. So he's putting his leg on the statue and that is disrespectful behavior. So that is how you remember, on a sacred thing you're putting your leg. So what are the various usages? Sacrilege of temple, sacrilege of the democracy. Sacrilege of the temple and sacrilege of the democracy. Somebody disrespects the temple or disrespects the democracy. Sentence 1, NCPA allowed Homi Bhabha's home in Maharashtra to be demolished. Scientists, historians and political leaders are all to blame for the sacrilege. Homi Bhabha's home should not have been destroyed because that is sacrilege, that was disrespectful. Sentence 2, Government of India maintains that it is sacrilege to redraw India's map without Kashmir. Government of India feels that if there is no Kashmir in the particular map of India, it is a sacrilege. It is disrespect to the people of India, to the citizens of India. Sentence 3 and 4 once again you can do on your own by pausing the video. Now, as I have told you always many times, if you are new to this particular channel, let me remind you the link to all these 1200 words that we have discussed through this particular mnemonic way, the easy way of remembering words, is available in the link of this particular video. Do visit that link. There are other resources also available, so you can download them for free. Moving on to the third word for the day, once again my favorite, sacrosanct. Sacrosanct is basically something that is hallowed, something that is respected, something that is revered. Hindi would be pavitra and pavan. Antonym would be cursed or unholy. Pronunciation sacrosanct. Now imagine what happens in Haridwar. Imagine what happens near the Ganga. There are sacrosanct. Sacro is a Hindi word meaning hundreds, and sant is a word which basically means monk or somebody who has abandoned his normal life and he was leading a life of a saint. So imagine hundreds of saints on the Ganges river, on the lines of Haridwar. So what are they doing over there? They are creating a sacred atmosphere. They are creating a hallowed atmosphere. What are the various usages? Hindus view cows as sacrosanct. Views cow as sacrosanct. Sacrosanct mission. Sentence 1. The March 31 deadline for filing IT returns is not sacrosanct. If people fail to register, the deadline may be extended. So March 31st is not sacrosanct. It is not sacred. It is not holy. Sentence 2. If India's sacred river Ganga looks far from a worshipped body, what once used to be pure, sacrosanct and devoid of even a spot of dirt has now become unclean. So India's sacred river was sacrosanct. It was very sacred, it was very clean, it was very respected, but now it has become dirty. Sentence 3 and 4, once again, you can do on your own. We'll be moving on to the next word for the day. The next word for the day is sadistic. Sadistic basically means enjoying inflicting pain on somebody. Imagine a person who enjoys giving pain to others. That is a person who is sadistic in nature. Hindi would be nirdayi. Antonym is merciful and kind. Pronunciation is sadistic. There's a P missing over there. I'm extremely sorry for that. Now, how do you remember this particular word? The Word-A-Holic-Z way, through mnemonics, through underlining and visual. Look at the visual that we have provided. There is a teacher. She's very sad in her life, and because she is very sad, she beats everybody with a stick. So that is how you remember. She is very nirdayi. She is sad, and that is why she beats everybody with a stick, and that is sadistic. She is sadistic. So moving on to the usages quickly. Sadistic pleasure, sadistic killers. Sentence 1. 5 boys have been arrested on Wednesday for the inhuman and sadistic act of tying 3 puppies together and burning them. 3 boys tied the puppies, 3 puppies, and they killed it. So that was very sadistic in nature. That was not a good thing. It was merciless killing of those puppies. So that is sadistic. Sentence 2. Some people get sadistic pleasure in seeing India getting down on India's GDP by opposing forward-looking bills like GST. When GST came, BJP used to say, the ruling party used to say that Congress is looking at it from a sadistic point of view. They do not want to see India growing. So that was something they were labeling, that they are sadistic in nature. They cannot enjoy somebody growing in life. So that is a sadistic way of looking at life, looking at growth. Sentence 3 and 4, once again, you can do on your own. Moving on to the last word for the day is sagacity. Sagacity is basically the mental ability, the wisdom to see something in the future. That is farsightedness. Hindi would be buddhimata. Farsightedness, buddhimata. Antonym is stupidity. Sagacity means somebody is having knowledge, and the opposite of that would be stupidity. Pronunciation is sagacity. Now, how do you remember this? Once again, this word in the most beautiful way, the shortest possible way to remember this particular word for a very, very long time, permanently into your memories. Imagine a sage in a city. Imagine there is a particular sadhu, a sage in a city who is renowned for his buddhimata, who is renowned for his mental ability. Whenever you go to him, you show your hand, or you just go to him, you ask your queries, he answers it, and he tells you about your future, how future is going to look for you. So he is somebody, a sage in the city, whom you go to for kind of wisdom taking, and he gives you your future predictions. So that is a sagacity. That is how you remember this particular word, because he has great amount of mental acuity, great amount of mental wisdom. What are the various usages? So shows sagacity, men of great sagacity. Sentence 1. President lauded the leadership of Sardar Patel. Thanks to Patel's sagacity, thanks to Sardar Patel's future far-sightedness, almost 520 princely states merged with India during the independence time. Sentence 2. Western media questions the sagacity of Indian voters. Western media questions the wisdom of Indian voters, because they keep on voting the wrong party, the corrupt party, and the non-performers for a very, very long time. For more than 60 years, Indian voters have voted somebody who is corrupt or somebody who are not performing. So they do not have the wisdom, is what the Western media is talking about. Once again, sentence 3 and 4 you can do on your own. With that particular word, we have reached the end of the presentation for today. I think word number 2, 3, 4 and 5 were amazing words, and you would agree with them. Just try using these words in your vocabulary, and keep on remembering these particular words, because these words will help you sound sophisticated and score more in your various examinations. Also, if you have not liked this particular video, please do comment back with your suggestions, with your feedback of how we are doing. If there is any word that is creating a problem for you, please help us know those words. We'll try to help you make those good mnemonics so that you can remember them for a lifetime. Also, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe and do visit our Play Store. Go and visit our playlist of all the videos that we have uploaded on our YouTube section. We have more than 200 to 250 words discussed through this particular method of mnemonics, underlining and visuals, which will help you remember the words for a lifetime. It was a pleasure interacting with you. Thank you so much.